everyone. Welcome to the Juice Box, the very first episode in the month of August. So it's safe to say, Happy New Month! Welcome to August, and of course, because it's a new month, we are trying to make it special. So today is a special episode, an edition. Yes, thank you so much, Gigi. Special edition of the Juice Box. We'll be having a guest on the show.
Oh my God. A fashion enthusiast.
Give it to them, girl.
A content creator. Sugar daddy. Location sugar daddy of what?
Lagos.
They call him the one and only stylist. Somebody that wears clothes. The clothes does not wear him. He puts on the outfit does not put him on. What am I saying?
10.
I mean, if you go through his catalog, his page, you know what styling looks like.
I'm telling you.
He's the CEO of... I'm going to spill if I call the name. Don't worry.
You'll find out who the person is. So we're having great conversations with this person when we get back. So, Juice lovers, stick around. My name is Olive, of course you know now.
And you're very Gigi.
We'll be right back.
Right in the building. We'll be right back.
Alright guys, welcome back. It's still the Juice Box right here on your favorite movie channel, Premium Box Office TV. Like we mentioned earlier, we said we'll be having a guest today to help us to finish the juice in our juice box. It's a one and only. In fact, let me leave it to him to introduce himself.
Okay.
His name on IG is CROWNFORALL.
Oh.
Why I know where your eBay cap?
Yeah, I was there. That's
Location in Lagos. The location sugar daddy.
Yes, location sugar
daddy. How are you doing?
All right.
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Same here. It's nice to have you. It's a pleasure.
It made me do better.
It's a pleasure to have you in the studio.
Thank you.
And today we're talking about content creation.
Okay.
And everything in between. And of course, like Gigi mentioned earlier.
Are we living for experiences or for content?
Yes. So it's no news that this particular lady's gist has been trending all over. I think her name is Rebecca on TikTok. So apparently she alleges that she got fired just because she makes content. She works in a popular bank in Nigeria. So I'm asking, I know you're not. Are you acquainted with the story?
Yes.
Okay, so this girl, just to brush it up,
Sure.
This girl, she said, according to her, she said she has been making content since 2018 or so. So when she finally got the job in the bank, she used to do get ready with me to
Inside the bank.
You know, get ready with me to the
Now
bank.
her house. The bank's her house.
So she said she got queried a couple of years
times,
back.
actually.
Yeah, but let's say in total, maybe
Upfront.
3.
Mm-hmm.
So the last one happened in April. And she just, last 2 weeks or so, she said she came to work on a Thursday and her branch manager called and said, we don't need your services anymore, you know. And she thinks that this is why. Because they've asked her to take down the videos a couple of times, you know, that she's showing some sensitive bank areas. But the question I really want to ask is, for a content creator like yourself, do you think if that is truly the case, do you think it's really fair for that bank to, you know, let her off?
Not fire, actually. What they did was ask her to resign on the spot.
on her bias.
That seemed a little bit fishy to me, but I will not be going into that. You just want to hear from me.
What do you think about it? Yeah.
So it's in 2 phases, yeah.
Okay.
At the same time, she's doing the right thing at the wrong time. So in terms of the publicity aspect, she's a creator. It is very, very important that as a brand, we need awareness.
Okay.
And she being in that sector, it's beautiful to see that she's using what she have to, you know, give the brand more awareness for people to get to know the brand.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's so bad that you don't have self-control in terms of knowing limits, boundaries.
Okay.
And there are times where you create content and you just feel like, oh, this thing I'm doing is right. But like you said, sensitive parts.
Okay.
They have rules and regulation, I'm very sure of it. But you don't go all out to show where people don't want to see. And in fact, when I was hearing the story, somebody mentioned that she was even showing money. Like, it's wrong to show money. Why would you even show the money? This money does not belong to you. And why would you do a get ready with me in a bank? these are things that people are watching. These are things that people and social media is something that can literally take your video viral in such a way that people get to see that, oh, is it the same brand that I'm investing my money on and somebody is making unique content? And Nigerians, they are very, very sensitive in terms of seeing things online and immediately it stick to their head. So it's very wrong of her to show some certain place that people don't want to see. And you work in a certain place and for instance, the content creation is not paying that way and you work. In fact, for you to work in my own bank, for instance, you have to obey my rules and regulations. So if I tell you take this thing that I'm paying you for your service, you have to. You don't have choice.
Okay, and so as a place, for a place as the bank, I feel it should be a little bit more sacred. I'm not going to say very sacred, but then money goes in, money goes out.
You want me to see the money?
So where do we draw the line between when you're a content creator and also working in a professional setting?
First of all, permission comes in first.
Okay, yeah, I know permission, but when I mean that, because the argument is
she has her own life.
This is her own personal life outside the bank, right? And the branding she has of herself is for lack of better words, people say, oh, Raz girl. Quote unquote. That's the kind of she don't wake me up today. It's 6 so she's always that's her
working in the bank.
that's her branding person outside the bank, right? And some of the content she's doing inside the bank also portrays the so I don't know if maybe this is why. I don't know. For you now, would you differentiate? Let's say if your branding is and you work in a professional setting, would you bring it into your own your professional space, your working space, or would you differentiate it? Do you think it's wise for her to?
I would say differentiate. Why? The banking sector is different from the entertainment sector.
Yeah.
So you cannot bring two different things and try to merge them together. These two things are separate things on their own.
Okay.
So a situation where she's trying to do that and she feel like it's right, but at the same time she's wrong. Because you cannot just feel like, oh, because of this thing is right, you want to do it. And that's why I said permission comes in first.
Yeah.
If you reach out to the management and they feel like, oh, this thing you are doing is okay. I mean, for instance, I have friends who are into 9 to 5 and they work in a bank. They create content as well. In fact, the beautiful thing is their bank at the same time when they have some publicity to they give them the job.
Yeah.
True.
You can see, but at the same time, they don't go all out in such a way that they get to expose these things. So there are things that the bank don't want to see online, and you cannot just feel like you want to do things without asking permission.
Because it's
Her RAS part might be her content style.
Her content style, yes.
But in content space, we don't call it RAS, we call it energy. That is the energy she wants to portray.
Energy. That's her energy.
Exactly. But at the same time, people that work in the bank will not see it in that light. They will see it as she's a RAS person and she's trying to do. But at the same time, I just feel like she's trying to be authentic herself.
Exactly, because that's what she said. This is not going to stop her.
Like when you asked, where do we draw the line? For real, I think she should have known where to, like, okay, this is my life, but then it will not go through this door. It will not go through this door.
We are being paid for it.
Like once I get to work, I just know this is who I have to work according to what they have set for me, the standard they have set for me in the bank.
It's just like people who are lawyers. And if you're a lawyer, there are things you don't do. Even your hairstyle, there are things you don't do, right? Whether you want to, you must separate it.
So if it was something she used to do, like probably at home, and then when the work is still calling her out for it, that is a bit too extreme.
I think she can also be making money.
Yes.
In terms of, they know that, oh, this person has a good fan base. We don't need to sort out influencer.
True.
We have somebody of our own. But
us.
At the same time, I just feel wisdom.
It's profitable.
Exactly.
To direct. So that is
all right. So back to you now. Crown for all.
Don't put me for spot. So.
No, crown
we'll
for
try
all.
our best.
The main juice, which is what brought up all this content, is: are we living for experiences or for content? Because this is now is feeling more like a pandemic. Everybody is a content creator.
True.
Everybody in fact,
everybody's even quitting their job to become a content
I quit my 9 to 5
to become a
full-time content
girl. I heard that she also quit her job too.
But that one, she had a reason for that.
She has money.
I mean, like when you said people quit their job, I don't know if she's for content.
But to be honest, I quitted my own job as well.
Wow.
Why?
Because
your why.
Yes.
Why?
So basically, I was literally working somewhere.
Yeah.
Then, right from time while I was in school, I just knew that this is my space. Content creation is my space. Because I literally recall when I love to take pictures in school in such a way. Then I don't have iPhone to take pictures. So then I'm going to beg my friend, please, I want to use your phone to snap. I want to use your phone to do video.
When you not one quit one outfit.
Yeah. The annoying is they will now shade me. Instead, I'll just sit one place and go and cry and say, God, I need your phone. So that is the love. So I fell in love with this fashion and content creation right from time. So I was working, I was making money, but at the same time, I was not comfortable because that is not what I love. So with time, I get to say, okay, I want to focus on content. And before I do that, this is where people get it wrong. I ensure that I have built my content creation to a certain level. So that once I quit my job, I know that I have a portfolio.
True.
You don't just quit your job and you have nothing to show for it.
To fall back on.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so,
you got that.
So basically, so I quitted, and to be honest, the life showed me shade.
It will not be easy.
It's
I
not
think
easy
I decided questioning.
Yes.
You know, there's something with having a stable income.
Very.
At the end of the month, something will come. Whether you do
that, living with hope. Oh, I wish.
Yes. I wish.
Nobody call me.
I was at home for about 5 months, and my parents were curious. Nigerian parents now. You did work. Like, how you quit your job? And parents with their olden days mentality, they don't believe that social media can literally put money on your table. So they just feel like it's a waste of time. So, and with that, I had to try as much as possible to, after I quitted my job, I was still showing up. And online people will still not understand that you don't get money, but you still show up. You get. So I was still showing up, and then if there's one thing I'm more grateful for is when somebody said something that changed my life. The person said, invest in yourself to attract investors. So for instance, a situation where, you have money, for instance, and this is where you are going to. You have to use what you have to get what you want.
True.
You don't wake up one morning and expect brand will just reach out to you.
I heard something, someone said you use money to chase money.
Exactly. So while I was doing that, I was using the little cash I have to explore places, my money. Do you understand? So, and in fact, you get insult. When you go to some restaurants, some people will say, oh, you have to get this thing for certain budget before you can literally make video and all. Minimum spend. So there are a lot of challenges, and with time, I just saw that things were just working well. Then all of a sudden, I went to a particular place. This is where breakthrough comes in. So I went to a particular place and I went to create content for my clients. And before you know it, I just saw the place. This place is really nice. And I made some couple of videos. I just felt like talking about the place. Meanwhile, I was doing some free content, and before you know it, I posted the video. The video did so well. It went viral, over 1 million plus views. The owner of the place saw the video, and this person called me back to come and show some aspects, some parts, that I did not show. So I went back, and after the video, the man just told me, okay, and first of all, he gave me a room worth 700k and like SS food back to back.
The experience.
So the experience alone is worth it. Do you get?
That's what I do for you.
So, but the thing is, after everything, I was expecting the man to say, how would you charge? That kind of thing. Let's talk business and let's talk money. I spent transport come. So I was expecting the man to talk. The man did not say anything. After I created the video, I stayed. The next day I was going on, and the man was like, okay, send me your account details. Let me transfer money to you. I was like, this was like, no, my God. So I just had to give him my account details. On that spot, he sent the biggest money I've ever received when it comes to content creation. 1M. When I saw that 1 million, thank you. How you gonna maintain this now? My story. my body no shake. I just so that it's not. I've not seen 1 million. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for bringing me in. I really appreciate it. I'm open for more business. After I come for the first cash. I'm like, God. Since then, I'm like, content creation, we die here. We live, we have a big
I love this. This is actually so inspiring.
Yes.
I'm taking notes too.
Actually, jokes aside, like this is actually so inspiring because I know a lot of people who have given up along the way. People have done content creation.
People have vision.
Straight 7 years. And nothing. And they're like, when will this break come? But one thing, with your story, it can come on a random
a free job free job.
See, it can come on. I know they say, how long will you do free job? Some persons, they're not even willing. Do you know how many free jobs you will have to do
that will give you
that one? And you just need one.
True.
It's just one.
True.
One breakthrough.
Just one. And everything changes.
In fact, that is where everything changes.
Look at your friend, the BRT girl. She has been creating content.
True.
I'm sure people will say, this girl, where they always, every day she will carry phone.
True.
They would talk. People would talk.
But one thing I know for a fact was she was very consistent.
She was.
Very, very consistent.
I will let me give you a short story about that concerning her. You know, she was not staying in Lagos before. Even when she moved to Lagos, she told me that she was coming to Lagos because she's my friend. So after she moved to Lagos, she was doing her thing. She looked for a job. You know, life was just back to back. But the fact that, she was able to blog her. And that is one thing about when you enjoy what you do, it's beautiful. True. Because for her now, she's just creating like a story or concerning her day, how her day went. That is just the normal thing. She wake up, she's just vlogging her normal day, not knowing that this her normal day would bring money to her table. That is, for me too, I love going to places. I love to try new things. I love to try new food. I love to meet people. And from that day henceforth,
I love food too. So I mean, that is how she was doing her thing, and the way God just turns everything was beautiful. And I will tell you for a fact that since the day that breakthrough has happened, I don't struggle. Before you know it, in 2 months time, I got my apartment.
Yes.
Congratulations. Like, thank you so much. Now my house.
You know how to take struggle.
So I got my apartment, and you know the beautiful thing, when I started, I spoke about my parents. Yeah. None of them believed. You know, there were times
who would believe that
there were times
holding your phone up
can bring money. You know, there were times where starting up, I just wish somebody could see me and just say, okay, I want to support you. Like it was like I was on my own. But, somebody once said something that you alone know where you're going to. True. Other people might not understand.
They may not understand.
So, I kept on pushing. In fact, my family, I'm the last person they would even call for anything also. But today, if I know that, so it's just beautiful to see how God works and consistency. Yeah. That girl, for instance, she's creating a video, she's doing well, but at the same time, wisdom.
Yes.
That's just it. So I kept on doing it, and that was how Location in Lagos came into the picture. I was like, Location
and you posted that, glory to God, though, you found your niche.
Yes, you follow me. So that was how everything happened. And now I didn't even struggle with anything. If I want something, I get it. And it's beautiful to see that I get to eat. I get to do whatever I want to do, and I still get paid for it. More? It's beautiful. So I just thank God for it.
Oh, one thing I want to ask, this is a little bit, we are going to deviate a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
Do people enjoy places anymore, or like based off of the content you make? Location in Lagos, you give us these locations, and we want to try them. But do we go there for the experience, or we just go there
for show content, for content?
Do you understand?
Do you think people?
People now glorify aesthetics of the place, not just to enjoy, but like I feel like they do it to, is this spot going to be okay to take picture? I won't take stand for you. You understand? So people go to these places. We don't know if it's to enjoy the place or to just have aesthetics around and just take good pictures and all of that. People really enjoy.
I would say it's in two ways. There are two sides of the coin. So basically, everybody have what they are looking for.
True.
For instance, we go to a restaurant and you see people that they don't even bother about pictures. They just want to eat. That is where the experience comes in. They want to eat.
But
they want to have the moments. And that's just it.
Yeah.
But you need to understand that Nigerians, we feel cook for our house. Let me say we no fit cook.
Yeah.
Food there our house, all that no kill us.
Now your food better pass my own.
Exactly. But at the same time, them leaving their comfort zone just to go out.
Yeah. It has to be
what it has to, and that's what they want to take pictures. They want to hang out. For instance, you cannot hang out, and they cannot pictures for memories now.
That's what I said. Now.
People pictures for memory, hang out. You want to do your birthday, not be inside your house to go down now. Obviously, nice places. So a lot of people have their own side of the coin. They are going out for experience, just to enjoy the moment, and at the same time, we have other people that they just want to feel, I want to go out, I want to take pictures.
And that upsets those people that are there for the experience.
Yeah.
Because when you see somebody setting up tripod camera,
sometimes
everything.
Not like when I'm there for experience, I want to enjoy this.
You know, the funny thing is, most times some people are like that. It's probably because they've been there before and they have had their own time, their fair share of creating content there. So when they are there the next time, they are just there to eat. So other people now that are now trying to take pictures, they might be upsetting you when you've already taken your own picture in this particular spot.
To be honest, at times we do too much.
You overdo
because creators as their boundaries, like that girl, like we said, boundaries. So creators with their boundaries. This is not your restaurant. You cannot come and be carrying digital camera, setting tripod, do everything with wisdom.
Black magic exactly. Come and shoot.
You're not coming to shoot production video, and that's where you now hear this location has restrictions. Why? Because of these other things that some creators are. It doesn't make sense. You cannot be setting tripod. Do your thing. Just it's simple. Carry your phone, do your shoots and all. And thank God for selfie now 0.5. You can illustrate it and do your content. But you don't have to bring the lighting drama and all. And you're disturbing other people. Some creators too even eat, and while they're making their video, they're showing other people. If people will say they know me, their family members, they don't carry it. And that video go on chop. No, sorry. Your wife
go call like
what are you doing? So these are the things.
With your experience, so like, how long have you been doing creating content?
7 years now.
7 years.
Yes.
Wow. And you got your big break when?
I got it around
5th, 6th, 7th year. Which one?
4th
year.
Yes.
And since then you've been creating content. So with your experience so far, would you advocate for content creation to be a part of a course being taught in the university?
I would say yes. I will encourage it a lot. That's that is skill already. So imagine bringing a skill to the school.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Do you know why? Why is because I was telling somebody that now everything has changed. Everybody are evolving. There's nothing you want to do now that doesn't do with content.
True.
You are in the banking space. You need influencers.
True.
They say do movie. That is why you see people now dancing just to show that. So content creation, you want to sell book, you need publicity video. That is content creation. So there is no how you want to do your business unless you say you don't want to do with social media. But there is no how you want to do your business. You have to put yourself out there, and you can only do that through content.
But once it's put it, like if they put it in a school setting, what the market is already saturated. No matter how we try to paint it, everybody's a content creator. I might own a business. I do not know nothing about camera, but once I open this business, I have to be in front.
Exactly.
So we already have so much of it. Do you think it's wise to still put it in an people still have to learn this thing, and then everybody now knows the thing. Like everybody just going along with the flow.
So that's me. I believe in knowing your niche. You need to know what you stand for first of all. And there is no skill that is waste of knowledge. On the long run, I will tell you for a fact. On the long run, you will meet something that has to do with what you've been taught before, what you know. True. That is where your application now comes in. So a situation where people are rampant doing the same thing, that is where purpose now comes in. Because for instance, if God wants you to be somebody else and you are becoming somebody else, you will struggle until you come back to that consciousness of what God wants you to be. So in as much as you are doing it, you do it in terms of, I want to learn it, I want to do it in case of necessity. You don't do it in such a way that, because everybody are going there, you to want to know what you stand for, know your niche, know what you want to become, know who you are. That's just it, basically.
You know, like they say in the media space, when I talk about media, I mean like the radio and TV. They usually say it's not everybody that can actually be a radio presenter.
True.
Right? Let's bring it down to content creator right now, or content creation. Do you think everybody can be a content creator? Removing or aside the laziness or inconsistencies that comes with content creation, do you think everyone can actually be a content creator?
No. Because if everybody becomes a content creator, how we want to get a job?
Right.
Please don't become a content creator. Leave it for us so that we can eat some money.
For what? You think is it a learned art?
Yes, it's something that everybody can learn from and it can be taught as well. Yes. So in as much as they're doing that, I just feel like a lot of people they are overwhelmed with work, family, and a lot of things. So that is where you just say, I don't want to I don't want too much workload. Let me bring people who are good in this thing to come and do it for my business. So it's not much for you to just venture it. And trust me, venturing into content creation, in as much as it look easy, is a lot of work. Editing, making the content, voiceover, vlogging. Yes, I do, because I don't know, I just love to do it myself, because doing it myself, I know what I want.
Nobody gets to angle.
Yes, exactly. I know what I want. I don't mind teaching other people, but I know what I want. And you are not in my brain. In as much as I want to teach you. There are little mistakes that you do, but me, I just know where this particular clip needs to be. So I just love to do my thing.
And the hardest part about content creation for me is editing. You can choose to, let me just record this. So now know how to cut. Okay, put this one together.
It's a lot of work.
Sometimes let me not lie. I'll just leave it and sleep. Let everybody go to bed.
So that because of time and all.
Yeah, sure.
Coming back to the main question we asked, right? Are we really living for, in this time and age, are we really living for the experiences, or it's all for content?
Experience.
In a time where, say experience.
Yes.
Okay, in a time where people retweet a lot, people post things that they don't mean just for content, to get likes, clicks, and all. So you are saying it's for experiences.
Yeah.
People live more for experiences.
Yes. I don't know. Everybody have their own perspective on how they want to do theirs.
Yeah.
But I believe it should be for experience. It should be.
Are you saying this because your niche is actually more of experience?
It depends on them.
Okay.
It depends on if you know that you have privacy.
Yeah.
This is between your family. I mean, you see a lot of people who are into content creation, but at the same time, if you see their children's face online, they either blur them or that is, they don't want that. So, but they're still putting it out there, but they don't want that.
Okay. So
it is very important that, that they are sharing their experiences, but at the same time, that's where wisdom comes in. There are certain parts in your family or in your house that you don't need to expose in such a way that thousands of people are seeing it. Okay. So when you live for the experience, you basically saying, I just want to enjoy what I do, and enjoying what you do, you just share your day-to-day activities. And, when people find it, and the beautiful thing about people is when they can fit into what you do, they will start following you. So a situation where they relate to. So and once they relate to your content, this person is always doing things I like, and they will stick to it. But that is where virality now comes in, because of your sharing. Some people don't even want virality. They just want to be posting themselves out there, what they do and all. But due to their content is so good, it becomes viral.
Alright.
Do you get?
Wrapping up this segment, for someone, let's say I want to venture to content creation, and my niche is what you're doing.
Right? Your niche could be my
wait
niche.
first.
Why you go venture to my space? You won't collect my work.
Wait first. I'm going somewhere.
I didn't hear you.
Don't go again.
For your niche, in the content creation space, right? Everybody have their different. So in your niche now, can you count like how many persons who do what you do? Don't mention them. Just
they plenty.
They plenty where they do.
Die. They plenty die.
So when you realize this is not what you started with, right?
Yeah.
So when you realize this is what you are going to be doing, what are the challenges you experienced? And for someone who wants to do what you are doing as well, what's the first thing you would tell the person to prepare for?
No God. Why? Because it helps you in terms of structuring your content. And then a lot of people try. That is one thing I tell content creators. Don't separate your business from God. If you feel like, God is only coming to the church parts, only your spiritual life. The beautiful thing is God wants to be involved in our day-to-day activities. There are times where I would create content and I just don't know when to post. And that's sorry, I don't know, but this okay. I love the Holy Spirit so much. There are times where, like, I was creating a particular content and the content was I just don't know how to edit the video because I had fever. So that's why. So I had fever and it's the food content. I want to do a review for a brand and it has to do with not my full body, but just just half of my body. So, and I was like, God, how do I get to create this content and not show this part? And immediately, like in how many seconds, the Holy Spirit just gave me the idea. This is what I edited the video in such a way that nobody would know that I had fever. So God is interested in everything we do. Very, very, and I feel like every person, every content creation, every creator out there should get to know God better for themselves and their business, because exactly. And once you have the leading of the Holy Spirit, there are times where God will just tell me that, oh, I want you to post this time. These are the places I want you to visit. Oh, and there are times where creating content, before I started, I literally recall where I would drink Gary just to ensure that I have enough transport to go to that place. And this is what I said, I'll cut cost. I will enter bus and I reach the location. This is where the location is, so this is where it's now book ride. And I'll say, enter, let them
you not take off.
If my money now, I didn't know my sacrifice. So those are the things. Who knows? Exactly. Like recently, I worked with Uber and I worked with Cold Stone. They called me. I did not know where they got my number from. So that is just God. I did not know where they got my number from. They just called me. Oh, I want you to do this. I want you to do this. That is how God just show up. So it is very important as creator, we get to know God, because when you get to know God, He will be the one that will align you
timing
and put your content in the right place. Do you understand? And secondly is try to learn. Okay. Because I know a lot of people in my space, competitors, obviously. What do? I try as much as possible. Oh, this person is doing what I'm doing. How do I ensure that I stand out? I love what you are doing in this content. How can I bring it to my own content to bring that spark? So I sit down and observe a whole lot of people in my feed. So basically, when I see people go to some restaurant, they just decide to dress anyhow. Me, I go all out. I bring my fashion in.
Yes.
I don't separate myself. There are times where, in fact, I got clients that told me that the reason why we're bringing you in is because of the way you dress in your video. Do you understand? It matters. And I've had people that will tell me that, oh, the reason why I'm bringing you in is because of how humble you are. And I've had people that will tell me that, oh, I love your kind of style. In as much as a restaurant is calling me to come and create content in such a way that, they want me to come and talk about their space, I don't create it in such a way that I show that I'm doing adverts. I create it in such a way that
you just want there for
my review. Because imagine when people hear that you are coming there for advert, they will feel like, oh, narrating they want me to talk.
But you don't tell us your secret though.
Do you understand?
So but that's what separates.
Yes.
I think that's what separates. If like you said, mention God. Very key.
Very key.
People don't know the essence of it. The market is saturated. What makes you different? That's just it. And it's just God that can help you to be different. Because if not, you'll just be doing everything.
You just struggle.
Mostly
that is where you not struggle.
Yes. People think is okay, let me do this thing, then later I'll tell God. But you should put Him first. So then you can now know what to do. You understand? It's not like you just bring out something and I say, okay, now I'm ready. Let me tell God first.
And the beautiful thing, I was reading a scripture and God was saying that He's ready to help we. But it's just that human beings just want to do things.
It's because of intellect that people want to rely on their smartness, on their logical sense.
It's very important. It's very important as creators that we get to learn from everybody. Just learn and try to be different. I see when I started my content, I try as much as possible to. I see that a lot of people don't do some things I do because I was like, okay, how do I stand out in all these people? I said, okay, I want to add pidgin to my content. I said, I want to add. I don't know.
Your voiceovers are so
I don't know how to speak Igbo. I want to add, even if I'm speaking nonsense in Igbo, let me put it so that you will laugh. True. So I put Igbo, I put Yoruba, I put broken. That is my niche. That is my own touch. So So I just as much as possible to ensure that I put it. And most times, a lot of content creators, they like to do things perfectly.
True.
So you go to a restaurant and you just want to show that you are standing straight, you are sitting right, you are eating right. Me, I don't do that. I try as much as possible. You see that part that I'm doing wrong.
Authenticity.
That part that's where I want to add, so that you will drag me. By the time you drag me, the video will go viral. Exactly. So, and just be yourself. You make mistake. Me, I like to. It's that part that I made mistake. I'll add it so that the video will just feel so natural.
Yes.
It shows that this person is just having a good time. And one thing I don't always do too, as well, I try to always go with people. Okay. So I try as much as possible, because it's a situation where only I go into a restaurant and I'm the only one sitting, I'm laughing in the video. You know, go to say I don't mad.
Really?
So a situation where you go with somebody and you laugh in the video, it shows that you are having a good time.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So that is my own. So when restaurants reach out to me, I'm like, please, I'm coming with a +1.
Yeah.
And they know that I'm coming with a +1. So unless I choose to go alone, but most time I prefer to go with people, because it's beautiful.
It makes the video more
sweet and more relatable, more real. So that's just the
I
authenticity.
wish we had more time. Thank you so much, CROWNFORALL, for the
You're welcome.
Before we let you go,
yes, you want to give me rest?
Is it like not enough? Do I to be eating?
I just tired of all the food. In fact, I used to post packet salt to come here. Tell us.
I disagree.
Okay, so the last segment. So we want you to rate some outfits. Since you're fashionable.
Yes.
He's a fashion icon,
guys.
guys.
So
CROWNFORALL.
he's not just a content creator.
CEO, CROWNFORALL collection.
He gets so many man of many talents.
I have my brand as well.
Yes.
So we'll be reviewing some. It was Pella and Jarvis's.
Well
then.
Yeah.
So let's just rate some of the outfits. So this. We'll just I will show you on this thing I'm holding now. This one I'm holding now. We'll just be rating the outfits. So this one is, we'll start off first with Alvin of Lagos outfits. So this is Alvin of Lagos outfits. How would you rate it? For me, a scale of
1 to 10.
1 to 10, right? Yes, 1 to 10.
I'll give it 8.
8.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I like everything going on.
Yeah.
I love everything. The cap, the outfit. In fact, a groom will wear this. So this is beautiful. I love the fact that he went all out, and I mean, we are Nigerians.
Yeah.
So he went all out. I'm very sure this outfit will cost him, but regardless of the cost, he chose to go all out, and the embroidery is beautiful.
Perfect.
Okay.
So it's just perfect.
This is Imisi.
Yes, I feel like too much is going on with the feather, the cape at the side. I just feel like the cape at the side is just out of it, because it just makes it too much. So the feather and the corsets and the down part is very okay, but the cape side is not needed.
So 1 to 10, what would you rate it?
5.
5. Okay. This is Cute Abiola. So it's like that way they have to actually be some persons.
Groomsmen. You have groomsmen.
Oh, okay.
Then the red is for every other person.
Okay, so Cute Abiola is on B. So for me, I feel like his own is just
He's there.
Just there.
Yes, he's a celebrity. Obviously, we expect more.
Yeah.
So he's just there. So I'll just.
I feel like he's just there.
I'll rate him 3, because imagine you are part of the you are seen everywhere now. So, and at the same time, you are not going all out.
I'm trying to figure out what is Nikini. Please rate it.
Pretty Mike.
No, Pretty Mike with this.
Not Pretty Mike.
That's Pretty Mike.
With all the old show that he came in
with. With the doctors and the patients.
Patients. 1 to 10, what would you rate it?
A 1.1.
I don't understand what's going on.
It's too much. It's too
I don't understand
much.
what's going on with the.
It's too much. The drama is just not drama.
Not Mirage.
Yes, I love the weights, the snatch, the art. I saw the video itself aside from the picture, and everything is just a 10 for me. I love it.
10. This is Purple. Speedy.
She ate and left no crumbs. Everything is 8.
8. Okay.
I like it.
What's his name again? This TikToker that is dancing. I don't forget his name. You know him now. That was this Beauty got there. I don't know if they were dating.
Soft made it.
Soft made it.
Is it Soft made it?
Yeah, it is Soft made it.
You should just focus on his truth I beg. You should leave Agbada for Woody. No, you should just, it's not the shade, but you should just focus on the street and leave Agbada for
what would you rate?
I can't even recognize him, to be honest. I don't know.
Is it because maybe I used to his
I don't know. This outfit
So how about
is
this
just somehow.
This is smart.
I'll give him 3.
Okay.
I should manage it.
So this is smart. You're smart. Smart being.
Yes,